Alright guys, this is Eric the ObxPicker. I was just checking in with you today. For those of you who don't know me, or if you're new to the channel, what I'm mainly doing right now with all the shutdown stuff is going through my death pile. I'm a part-time reseller, turned full-time as a result of what's going on in our nation. But what I'm doing is I'm documenting everything that I've sold and also documenting the number of items I've listed out of my death pile, which if you're not a reseller and you're watching this, you're like, what's a death pile? Basically, it's all the things you've accumulated that haven't been listed yet on any platform. I'm mainly selling eBay. I am trying to branch out a couple other things, but mostly eBay. And today's sales are definitely all eBay. This will be Sunday's sale. I'm doing a daily vlog documenting these things. So these would be Sunday's sales that I'm listing here on Monday, and this video will go out this afternoon. So we'll go through it. The first thing we had to sell is 3 pounds of Legos. These are all green themed. I picked up quite a bit of Legos. I probably have about 50 pounds, various colors and sizes and things. These are just loose Legos, various sets. Normally if there's something unique, they are better to list separately, or if they're part of a set, they're better to list separately. I have picked up just some bulked Legos, so I generally just weigh them up and sell them by the pound. So here we just have a miscellaneous bulk lot. I sold this for $21 plus shipping, and I don't have a whole lot into that. I bought it part of a big buy. The next item we have going out is this vintage top. This is from the 1950s. It's actually an item I picked up at a local auction, and it's LBZ is the name of the toy company. And this is the circus themed top. It's kind of cool when you push it. It's old school. So the thing's spinning around inside, and the top has a little thing it sits down on. So kind of cool little piece, 1950s. This item actually sold for $17.50, but free shipping, so not a huge return. I probably could have got a little bit more if it was a little, the glass is just a little bit foggy. These things, as far as marking, here, it just has a marking that's right in there. You probably won't even be able to see it unless you have a, I don't think we can get close enough to even get you there. But anyway, it is LBZ Toy Company in 1950s. The next item we have is this. See if we can get you there on the end. Tailor-made. This is titanium with the bubble shaft. If you're familiar with Tailor-made, it's actually a pretty nice club. I got this thing for a couple bucks. It sold for $18 plus shipping. And this will, I'll have to Frankenbox 2 of the medium, the long tube mailers that we have there at the post office. Next item up, I actually got to wipe this thing down a little bit. She's got a little age on the package, but it is a DeWalt diamond cutting disc. It's for like cutting tile or concrete, that kind of thing. That item went out for $14.50 free ship, and it only weighs about maybe 4 ounces, so it'll go out a manila envelope. The next item up is retail arbitrage. It's actually these Ticonderoga. These are actually erasers, but they're made to look like big pencils. This is a 2-pack. They went out for $9.50 free ship. Those items I probably have about $1 into. They're retail arbitrage from the Kmart when it closed here locally. Okay, next item up, and guys, you can be on the lookout for these. These filters right now are selling pretty well. These, I actually had 2 of these go out today for $19.98 plus shipping. So they went out to the same buyer. So if you have refrigerator filters or water filters, that's what these are. So they are new. I'd got them from Kmart as well before they closed, and ended up picking Picking up, I think I had about 6 of this kind, 2 of another kind, 1 of another kind. So decent little return. I think I have less than $1 each in those. So we were able to pick up some decent money on those. Next item up is retail arbitrage from Kmart as well before they close. Got these body bottles, or gloves in a bottle is what it's called. I don't know why I want to say body, but gloves in a bottle. I'm trying to combine the 2 words. They are, supposedly it's lotion you put on and it makes like an invisible layer on your hand. It seems weird to me, but these things were still there and available. They were originally $4.95 a bottle, but they had like 80% off when I picked them up. So I am selling these things 2 for $14.99, free ship. So not a huge return, but a sale is a sale is a sale at this point. And like I said, I got numerous packs of those things. I think I'm down to, I've got 2 more after this. So I'm definitely getting down to the end of that little buy. But for me, that retail arbitrage with when I went in Kmart and things were so cheap, and obviously sourcing being limited now, I ended up just kind of loading up on what I could. And a lot of the items that sold today were out of that buy. So it's starting to turn. The next item I have up is this 61 a day Nature's Medley. These things are actually expired. I listed them as expired, but I don't think they really go bad. They sold for $8. I got these things for 75 cents. I got several of them from a local discount store, Ollie's. I think they have Ollie's in other parts of the country. I've heard other people talk about them. But they had a cartload of those things up there. I think I ended up with like maybe 6 bottles or so. I've got 1 left of those. So I have sold through those things. And I also did have a video game sale today. But man, I am still searching for that game, to be honest. I might have to do something different about that one because I'm not finding it at this point. And I need to go ahead and get the rest of this stuff shipped out. So I'm probably going to have to either message the buyer, try to find the game somewhere else, or I might have to cancel. I really hate canceling. I would almost rather just buy it from somebody else and send it to them. So that might be what I end up doing. Which for me, you know, guys, we are ultimately in a customer service business. I know I hear a lot of times people complaining about various things with eBay, with other things. And honestly, man, I mean, when you're treating this thing as a business, you think of it as a business. You know, a business, if you're in the customer service industry, there are times you're going to do things that probably aren't that fair to you as a business owner. But I mean, it's the decision you got to make is how. I always try to put myself in the mindset of the customer. I know I would be frustrated if I ordered something and had a guy message me back and say, "Oh, sorry, we're out. I know you've already paid. I know you've already gone through this. It's been a day since you ordered it, but now I'm just going to cancel and you can look for it somewhere else." I wouldn't be too thrilled, to be honest, if that happened to me. So I'm going to try to do what I can. Obviously, I'm going to continue to search for that game and see if by any chance I put it in with, I've got a couple game lots that I have boxed up. So I'm going to check that and see if I can find it. And if not, you know, I might end up just biting the bullet and maybe purchasing it from somebody else and have it sent to him. Not with the intent of drop shipping, but man, with the intent of just fulfilling my customer's need. I'll first probably check here locally and see if anybody's got it that I know. And then beyond that, I might just have to do something else or message the buyer and see if they would let me cancel if I can't find it. But I really, you know, for me, to each their own. You run your business how you want, but I like to try to help out the customer as much as possible, even if it means for me maybe taking a little hit to satisfy those guys' needs. So that being said, you guys, I will give you the numbers for today. Death to death pile. This is day 17. Total listed 147. Total sold out of my death pile 17. So still tracking pretty good. Staying over that 10% mark. dropping my sign on the floor after my daughter just redid it for me. So that is what I've got going on. Just continuing to list and get through that thing. Here at the end of this all, I'm going to go back and do another soy pod video and show you what I have left in my pile of death, if anything. And hopefully we'll be in a lot better shape than what we were the first time around. I think so. But I do thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you tomorrow. I'm probably going to drop this as a premiere today for the first time. So hope to watch with you then. Have a great day.